I'm not really a particularly nostalgic person, but I think films remain outside of nostalgia. I think they're like little worlds that you lived in, like a period you lived in another country. So it's a very pure kind of memory.
Peter Lindsay Weir nasceu na cidade australiana de Sydney em 21 de agosto de 1944. Após algumas experiências na televisão e em um escritório governamental de fomento ao cinema, o diretor concluiu Homesdale em 1971, seu primeiro filme de teor mais autoral. O primeiro longa viria 3 anos mais tarde, a comédia de humor negro Confusão em Paris. Ao longo da década, ele se consolidaria como um dos notórios representantes do Novo Cinema Australiano, período de forte renascença cinematográfica do país. Entre os filmes mais importantes do período estão Piquenique Na Montanha Misteriosa e Gallipoli, que consolidou a carreira de Mel Gibson.
I mean, that character today is far more complicated, although he puts on a front of being very tough and very knowing.
1982 foi o ano da virada para Peter Weir, que passou a ser reconhecido como um cineasta internacional após O Ano que Vivemos em Perigo, drama político que rendeu o Oscar de melhor atriz coadjuvante para Linda Hunt. Estava carimbado, assim, o seu passaporte para Hollywood, onde ele dirigiu A Testemunha em 1985, tendo Harrison Ford como protagonista. Não só o filme foi indicado a 8 Oscars, incluindo melhor filme e melhor direção, como venceu nas categorias de melhor roteiro adaptado e melhor montagem. 4 anos mais tarde, Sociedade dos Poetas Mortos é aclamado internacionalmente, vence o prêmio de melhor roteiro original da Academia e ainda garante uma segunda indicação a Peter Weir pela direção.
The extraordinary thing about your filmography is that you could take any 4 films from that. They're all powerful stories, but you wouldn't say, oh, well, here is a signature style. Is that correct?
Well, I think, probably in fairness, you're born one way or the other. I found what was right for me. I'm that other kind of storyteller.
Essa versatilidade pôde ser constatada nas 2 indicações seguintes de Weir ao Oscar. Em 1990, pelo roteiro original da comédia Green Card, Passaporte para o Amor, e em 1998, pela direção de O Show De Truman, O Show Da Vida. Sua última grande produção foi Mestre Dos Mares, O Lado Mais Distante do Mundo, indicado a 10 Oscars em 2003, incluindo melhor direção e melhor filme. O último lançamento do cineasta foi Caminho Da Liberdade. Em comum a tantas obras de qualidade, a presença de personagens que lidam com o isolamento da sociedade, seja ele físico, social, cultural ou até mesmo psicológico, como foi o caso do drama Sem Medo de Viver, protagonizado por Jeff Bridges em 1993. Foi o próprio Bridges, aliás, que apresentou um Oscar honorário ao cineasta no último Governor's Awards.
Because we had established that kind of love, interdependent, intimate relationship, friendship, that bumps like that can be wonderful gifts. They can be opportunities to rise above that, and that's kind of what happened that week, Peter, I think, and we gave us the next jolt of creativity to kick on the next 3 weeks, and it was just a wonderful experience, and I love you so much, man, and I admire you so much.
Aos 78 anos de idade e com 6 indicações ao Oscar na carreira, Peter Weir finalmente sobe ao palco para receber a sua estatueta.
Because I think a group of people doing something does create a kind of energy. It goes around, and so I love that. And my crew always knew that it was not about my ego or their ego. It was about the film's ego. The film has an ego, and we're there to serve it the best we can. Briefly, my own story falls into 2 parts. A filmmaker in Australia for the first half, bunch of films, and secondly here in the United States. I was fortunate to be around when our moribund film industry came to life again. in the late 1960s, early 70s. We knew nothing, but we were determined. What we did know was about our love for movies. We had no older generation that you could sit at the feet of and ask them what it's like and what do you do. But we did have film festivals, and we saw the best of world cinema. And so much was happening here. You know, we'd get new John Cassavetes films, and you know, coming from Europe and from Asia. There were still giants roaming the earth at that time, like Kurosawa, monsters. I mean, we were flying there with with very little experience. But what a way to learn. There was no film schools. There was no one to tell you you were wrong. There was no one to tell you what a dumb idea. It was just go, let's do it. I got off to a good start and had a wonderful 20 years of making studio pictures. I love the history of it all. I was delighted to be here. You've got such a great industry, such a short history. I was thinking, talking pictures aren't 100 years old. I know we're going through tremendous changes. You've done so much. You've produced such wonderful films and such wonderful people. And you're so welcoming to foreigners like me. So I would just finally like to say to the Board of Governors, it's a sound I like very much. It has a sort of medieval tang to it. You could have long robes with tassels and sort of funny hats. In England, you would. But you're elected. You're all elected. You all represent one of the branches that make up this industry. And I love craft. I think that's what it's really all about. The art side of it, leave it out. So to all of you, thanks for adding my name to this illustrious roll call of former honorees. Good night.